We had a very unique opportunity to meet with Arlo up close and personal at a private CES event, where we learned about the Arlo Pro 3, an award-winning camera that they had just released. The award-winning Arlo Pro 3 floodlight camera. Boy, that thing was bright, just like Arlo's future. And their new video doorbell. But you don't want to hear it from me. Let's listen to Louis from Arlo talk about it.
I'm Louis Chan. I'm one of the product managers here at Arlo Technologies. Why don't we talk a little bit about some of the great products we have announced and the products that are also available for our Arlo Technology.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the award-winning Arlo Pro 3. We actually received 5 Editors' Choices Awards and CNET Award for Innovation. So we're very excited to talk about this. What differentiates this from the original Pro lineup is that we actually tore it down from the grounds up and built a brand new product to make it a revolutionary experience. So for the first time in the Pro series, we have a spotlight built in, integrated spotlight, and that adds a lot of benefits, like it can ward off intruders at night or welcome guests as they're coming into the walkway. We also updated the sensor in this, so this is 2K. What is 2K, you might ask? Well, let me tell you, 2K is actually almost 80% more pixels than our Arlo Pro 2. So you get to see a lot more detail than our bread and butter flagship Arlo Pro 2, which is a lot of people's favorite product. Now, we thought about all the small things from installability, from changing the mount style to getting a much more wider articulation than our previous generations. We even went through a magnetic charging cable because we found that users had troubles getting a micro USB plugged in. So we thought about all the user experiences, not only just installing it, but also using it for life. So that way you can protect and connect what's important to you. And this is the Arlo Pro 3, and that's why it's an award-winning product. Now, we love our Arlo Pro 3, a lot of people do, but so we thought, well, why don't we introduce the world's first wire-free camera floodlight. And this is the Arlo Pro 3 floodlight. So take everything that you love about the Arlo Pro 3 and add about 3,000 lumens to shine light up your backyard. 2,000 lumens with battery powered and 3,000 was plugged in. Now what's great about this is, like all of our wire-free cameras, it's battery powered. So you don't need to call an electrician, route all these cables and do all this fancy things. We make it super easy to install, just like all our wire-free cameras. We also have options to keep it plugged in permanently, so it's a little bit easier for you. So this is our Arlo Pro 3 floodlight. Very excited to announce it at CES, and this will be available in this big time frame. It starts at $249.99. Now, let's talk about the Arlo Video Doorbell. This is the much-awaited doorbell that launched, that was released, I believe, about a month ago. And when we came out with a video doorbell, we wanted to make sure that this was not just a me-too product, right? We really wanted to think about what's important to our users when they're standing on our front door. And that is your face and packages on your floor, because people are always afraid of packages being stolen. So what we did differently was we made this a 1:1 aspect ratio camera. Well, what does that mean? That means with 180 degrees field of view and 1:1, you get to see along the length of a person's, all the way from their face down to the packages, where what's important to you. So that's one of the things that we really focused on to make the user experience better. We also made sure that we focused on something called SIP technology. And SIP technology sounds fancy, but really what it is it makes it a more natural experience. When someone rings your doorbell, it comes up like a phone call on your iOS and Android devices. So it makes it super easy, super intuitive, as if you're opening the door and having a conversation with them. Super low latency and real-time conversations. So this is the Arlo Video Doorbell. We're very proud of it. It starts at $149.99. It's a fantastic product. I hope you get your hands on it. So that's some of the things we talked about today.
Thanks, Louis, and thank you to the entire Arlo team for allowing us to come in and interview you, have you walk us through all of your new products. We're super excited for what you have to offer, and we cannot wait to get our hands on them and test them out. Again, thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe.